That boy can't come home. He's dead. His mama got to bury him on the 9th. And the sad part about it, y'all know these people.
This is 14-year-old Cedric Bowie, one of 3 teens arrested for murdering Ja'Cory McCullough.
By you not leaving, you done put yourself in a whole murder case. You tell them officers everything they need to know so you could come home. But you gonna do some time.
Oh, yeah.
But at least you won't be doing life without parole.
Yeah,
do you know what first degree murder give you?
On March 25th, 2022, McCullough was shot and killed in front of the 7 Days food store in Ocala, Florida, after a fight broke out during a robbery attempt. Surveillance video captured 18-year-old Leandre Cox reaching into the victim's car and taking a backpack. After McCullough retrieved it, Cox pulled a gun. A struggle ensued, and he fired the fatal shot. Bowie did not pull the trigger, but was seen on video running from the scene with the others. Cox texted another person about robbing McCullough beforehand, and Bowie was later arrested during a traffic stop. In the end of this interrogation, you will find out which sentence he received.
You want to talk to him? Try to talk to him. Let's say yourself. They say you reach out with first degree murder if you don't say something.
Yeah, he'll feel.
He say he know you didn't run around with murder. But you got to tell him, see, that you don't want to lose your life into this system. Do you know what murder could give you?
Yeah, they charge you as an adult, you're in trouble.
Just tell them, CJ, because you ain't have nothing to do with no murder. You hear me?
Yeah, the other way around, he
come home.
Tell on you.
They gonna
try to pin it on you. I ain't
So
coming
you need to tell them officers everything they need to know. You hear me?
Save yourself.
How old is CJ now?
14, be 15 in May.
Nephew, you be thinking that we be hard on you, but we telling you we're trying to prevent this right here. People who don't love you not gonna always be on you.
Mm-hmm.
Them people in them streets don't love you. They don't give a damn if you live or die. You too smart for that, man. Kept telling you.
I don't get why they want what they want me to tell them. Everything's on
No,
camera.
just listen, it don't matter that it's on camera. You saving yourself.
Yeah, they
They can hit you with first degree murder. You saving yourself. Don't lie to them people. You tell them people everything they need to know. You think they gonna save you? You think them boys gonna save you? Just ask yourself that. I don't know where y'all get that G code and all that at. Because they want to save you, guess what? They would have had you on the run with them. Guess what? They left you out there for dead. You tell them officers everything they need to know. From whatever conversations y'all had, them people need to know that. That boy is dead. He ain't coming back. You got a chance out here.
Yeah.
You tell them people everything they need to know, man. That boy can't come home. He's dead. His mama got to bury him on the 9th. And the sad part about it, y'all know these people. That's the sad part about it. This is senseless. You tell them officers everything. Don't sit here and play that tough guy, all of that there, because they ain't give you nowhere. You don't want that first degree murder. You 14. You might not never see daylight no more. So that's why you tell them people, so you could come home so you can have a chance. Don't fall up behind them, CJ, because they don't give a darn about you. They don't care about you. Trust me.
But to the state attorney, I'll say, yeah, he cooperated.
Yeah, he cooperated.
But if you don't cooperate, then they won't.
They gonna put you.
Max.
You gonna get the same thing them boys gonna get. But that was wrong.
I don't want to see you like that.
None of us want to see you like that. People who love you gonna always be on your case. People who don't care about you, they don't care what you out there doing. Your whole life could be gone, man. A robbery don't never go as planned. That boy it could have been, y'all could have been dead.
It wasn't going to be no robbery. We were just going to the store to get some blunt. I don't
That's what I'm
understand how
saying,
it
baby.
happened. I shouldn't even be in this position.
Exactly, but it's the people who you was with,
Yeah.
baby. That's why you got to let them people know what's the real deal. Cause like you say, they got
You
cameras.
just going to the store, but you didn't know that one jump on. But the boy did. That's why he was. You might was going for the blunt. He wasn't going just for no blunt. He was going where he knew that boy was to that store.
Yes, he did. Them people know everything
Yes, he
they talking
did.
about.
Yeah,
Trust
order
me.
your-
They
yeah,
got everything. They
yeah,
know.
got order
So
your-
that's why we saying don't even come here to do no lying.
Yeah.
No, these people know what they talking
So
about.
it come
These
from-
people just
come
can't
from
charge
that
you for no
Facebook
reason.
Argument between
So don't come
that
here
boy
lying to
mama
these
and that
people.
boy that died. Got
These
killed.
people, they educated. And before they do anything, they got all their dots
It was
in
a
line.
beat. It was a
And you
beat
can believe
that the
that.
mom and the boy was
So
having.
we ain't finna
And
even
her
gonna
son
start
took
it
it
though.
up.
Hello? I gotta get off the phone call. I'm in the interrogation room. And I can't be on my phone.
It's
Yeah, don't even start lying. You need to tell them people just what they need to know.
See, you might not
From
know
point
what
A
he
to
was
point B.
going
Because
for.
one thing about it, they know everything.
They already know.
Everything, baby.
They're gonna see if you can cooperate with them.
You need to cooperate. We love you, and I'm going to do everything I can possibly for you. But you got to want to help yourself.
Mine come see you for a few years because you won't get some time.
Oh, yeah, you
get
going to
that money.
jail. You going to do that. But help yourself.
But you don't want to go for no
That boy
30
is
or
dead.
40
He can't
years.
come back home to
By
his
the time
mama.
You, come home,
You get to
old
see
as
your
black
mama. He can't.
Uh-uh.
He can't.
How you think his mama feel? She got to come down here and get her son.
This her second son done got killed here in Ocala.
What?
Yeah, this her second son. Within a year. Behind the same thing, jealous people. That's wrong. You don't do that.
You might
Tell them
have-
officers everything they
Yeah.
need to know so you could come home.
But-
But you gonna do some time.
Oh, yeah.
But at least you won't be doing life without parole.
Yeah.
Do you know what first degree murder give you? Come on, so they can talk to him. He got your number to call home?
He know my number. No? He know it. Don't you know my number by heart?
352-287-356.
You know mine by heart so you can call?
Yeah.
I got to tell him he hungry too. I'm gonna see could I bring you McDonald's, but they probably give you something to eat. All right, so the officers can do their job, man.
If you tell them people cooperate up with them officers, don't get in the runaround, okay? Okay, CJ? CJ, talk to CJ. You don't want to go to prison for life. You're just 14 years old. You could do 5 or 6 and get out to life. You understand that? You got to learn to look out for yourself. Looking out for yourself is not being closed now. Call yourself honor code with them boys. They ain't got no honor code with you. You hear me? And I love you. Just do that for me, okay? You do that. And they coming in after I go out, but you need to cooperate with them.
Bowie. I'm Detective Kern. Me and you are going to have a conversation, okay? During the conversation, I need you to be completely honest with me, okay? Because this is your chance, right? We're going to work on getting you some food and some stuff here in the meantime while you and I are talking, okay? But I need you to be honest with me. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I'm not here to play games, okay? All right. But before that, I'm going to read you your Miranda rights. You ever read your Miranda rights before? Okay.
Well, if you have any questions with them, let me know, okay? And I'll do the best I can to explain them to you. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to execute these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights if I explain them to you? Okay.
I have a lawyer while being questioned. Or like a lawyer while being questioned.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time.
He had a little brand all right.
Yeah.
He asked me did I want a lawyer
You
present.
Just was
should've said
telling
no, I
him
won't tell you.
understand.
Yeah.
Tell him you want to tell him. You weren't understanding what he was saying then.
But you know why
You
your
need to
mom got,
tell him.
you know why your mom got so much time?
Let me go
She
get
wasn't
him. He
cooperating
wasn't
with
understanding what he was saying.
He wasn't got no time when she wouldn't cooperate with them. So you got to cooperate, CJ. Help yourself. You don't need no lawyer. Cause everything on video. They know you ain't paying property to kill him, but you was there. And then when you go to court, they're gonna assign you a lawyer anyway. So if you cooperate them down, it'll be better for you than later.
Man, well, I'll have you do this. All right, give me 1 second, okay?
All right.
See, them boys don't skip town. They let you back in. They gone. I thought it was just that boy. I know it. Another,
There's another one.
Another what?
boy that was with Joe when that went off.
Thank God Pam don't have no heart attack. She going through it. I don't know why they told her.
Okay. So I understand there was some confusion. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read over them again. And if I was reading too fast or maybe you didn't understand something, let me know. But I'm going to read them one by one and make sure that everybody here understands what I'm saying, okay? So that there's no confusion, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Yes, sir.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. Okay. You can decide at any time to execute these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements.
Yes, sir.
Everybody good? Okay. Do you understand each of these rights if I have explained them to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So, as I was saying, being honest right now is the best thing for you, okay? And I'm not here to play games with you, and I hope in return I don't have games played on me, all right? At the end of the day, we're here to help, but we can only help so much, okay? And some of that's got to be help from your side, okay?
This is a strategic shift from the earlier emotional pressure. The detective uses reciprocity, offering food, respect, and a chance to be honest, to lower resistance. Psychologically, this mimics a supportive alliance while maintaining an interrogator's upper hand. The phrase, "some of that's got to be help from your side," places responsibility on the teen, making silence feel like active refusal to help himself.
Tell me what happened from your side. What happened?
Okay, so we're NOP and
Okay, hold on one second. Who's where? Who's we?
you know what I'm saying, like the boy that was on the camera that we was with, that I was with.
Okay.
So I was NOP.
What's okay? Who is this
Who's
boy?
we?
Yeah, who is
Who's
who?
we?
Yeah, tell me who they are because we doesn't mean anything to me. Who are you talking about specifically?
Robert something.
I don't know.
What's his name?
What do you call him?
I call him L.
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 Okay.
And we were going to the store and to get lunch and stuff. We were about to smoke. We went to the store to get lunch and
What store were you going to?
7-Day store.
Okay. So you guys were going to the 7-Day store. Okay.
And we walk up there and he run to the car, but I'm thinking that they playing, so I'm like, oh, they just playing. So I walk over there by the store thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I turn back up by the store door. And I turn back around.
Mm-hmm.
I turn around, and next thing I know, all this happened, and the only thing I know is just running.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't know none of this was gonna happen. I ain't even know none of it was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I just, when I heard it, I looked. First thing I came to mind was just get away from all of this.
Okay. So when you and L are walking up to the store to get blunts, right? Was there anybody else with you, or was it just the two of you?
It was more. It was more than us two.
Mm-hmm.
Two other people were with me. That I don't know them. I don't know them.
So you're saying 4 total people were with you? Were like, and you're saying 4 total people walked up to the store?
Yeah, but I don't know them.
Okay. Don't know anything about these other 2?
No, sir.
Okay. So you guys walk up to the store, and you said L ran up to the car, but you thought he was playing. Okay. When he runs up to the car, is he saying anything? Does he have anything?
Like he was saying like normal, like he would say to anybody else, you would think he playing, but
I'm not trying to get graphic, but like I know you say normal. What's normal? Like, tell me what's normal.
F nigga, what? What was his name?
He just like F nigga, some I need payback or something. I don't know. Payment or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what it.
So you said need payment, need payback for
I-
something.
He said I need something. I don't know.
Okay. And
There's too much going on.
No, I got you. Okay, so he ran up to the driver's side of the car, or what side of the car did he run up on?
I was the driver.
Okay. So he runs up to the driver's side. Did you see anybody in the car?
I don't know. I wasn't watching.
Okay.
I wasn't watching. No. I looked, seen he opened the door. He was yelling.
Who opened the door?
L.
He opened the door from. So he opened the driver's door.
He opened that one. I guess so. One of those two.
Okay. But on
I
that side of the
wasn't-
car, he opened up one of the doors.
Yeah, because I wasn't really paying attention to them.
Okay. So what were you paying attention for? Or what were you?
It's all right.
There you
Let me turn.
So what were you? You said you weren't paying attention. So what were you doing?
Walking
Where?
toward the store door.
So when you get towards the store door, what happens then? Because you said the first time
Turn
that
around.
like a lot of stuff was happening.
So I turned. When I got to the store door, I looked around, I seen what going on. With the car door was open. I seen the.
He's not stupid.
So he already
There's a
seen the
video.
videos, he know what was going on.
You can't leave nothing out. That's why he said don't play games with him.
What's
You
that?
already knew that,
You
right?
got to tell him
I know
things
that,
about
but
what
I
he
need-
know.
Right. I need to know why. I know that you said you're by the door and then all of this happens, okay? But I need to know what all of this is. You can't just, I mean, all of that can mean anything, you know. I need to know specifically
Yeah.
what's going on, okay? So that we can make sure that we have our story straight and everything's in line, okay? I know there's a lot going on. I know it's traumatic. I know there's a lot of, you know, probably something that shouldn't have been seen, but this is where we're at, okay? Today, this is where we are. So I need you to not leave anything out and be as descriptive as you can, okay? So when you're at the door and you say all this stuff's going on, start back from there.
Okay, so probably because I was walking with, so I guess bro, he came with a ski mask. So
Hold
bro
on one
walk up to me, and I'm like, and so that's when I'm like, oh, there's the back. So I was like, well, all that going on, he probably won't even be worried about it. So I go inside the car. I got the bag, but he came over there, I was like, here, bro, I gave him the bag, got his bag. They did whatever they did, and then when I heard that, I ran. So basically, that's how that happened.
Okay. Well, that's more information than what you gave me the first time. So that's kind of what I'm talking about when I'm saying we need to be transparent with one another and make sure that everything's out there, okay? But if somebody come up to me and said, hey, there's a bag in a car, I've got no business going in anybody else's stuff. So why is it that you are going in this car, and then at the end of all of this, we know the bag is missing from the car? So to me, it seems like this was kind of planned. So what exactly was in that bag that was so important?
Yeah, no idea to.
I mean, maybe not an idea, I mean, but there's obviously something particular that this bag holds that everybody's so interested in it, right? So what is in this bag? What is so important about this bag? Okay, that's not what I'm asking you. I didn't ask you if you took it. I'm asking what is so important about this bag? What color was his face mask?
White and black, I think.
Okay. Do you know anything about this guy? Where he lives? What his nickname is? What his Instagram nickname is? What his Snapchat is? Do you know anything about this young man? Okay. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
What happened after the shooting took place?
I ran.
Okay. Where did you go?
I ran back to OP. Then that's when I had left. I had went around the side, and then I had jumped the wall and went across the field, and I went back over there across the highway, and that's when I started running back towards town.
Okay. So you ran toward, you said OPE, right?
No, OP.
OP. Okay. All right. So you're running towards Ocala place. Okay. And then from there you jump over a wall and get into a field.
No, you know the okay, so it's the back, and that's when, you know, the boy I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
When I ran, I had looked back. They followed me, so I'm like, whatever. So I turn around. I go to I go on the side. I tell her I go on the side,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to the back, and it was like a little gate and a wall. I
Mhm.
just jumped that.
Okay.
Went across that little field, you know, next to the Accomplice.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then made it. Where did you go after that? Once you kind of got away from the area, where did you go after that?
Went to my friend's house.
Okay. What's your friend's name?
Hakeem.
Hakeem. And where does Hakeem live?
Over there by the Caesars.
Do you know his address, or you just kind of know where? Like,
Mm.
okay. Have you been there this entire time?
No, sir.
So, where have you been the last couple days?
My auntie house.
Have you been in contact with L since any of this? Are you sure? Do you have a cell phone?
Yes, sir.
I just want you to know that I'm gonna pull every piece of information off your cell phone. Okay. Even if it's been deleted. Anything that you've ever had on that phone, I will see. And I'm not making up lies. I will see any bit of information since the day that that phone's been turned on up until right now. So I will know if you've had conversations with him. I will know if you've had Instagram conversations with him. I will know if you've had Snapchat information with anybody. So this is your time to tell me if you've spoken to him since this has happened. Okay. The day of this happening, you said you were in Ocala place, right? So when you're there the day of all of this happening, how did the two of you get together? Or why were you together? I know you said you went up to the store to get blunts, but let's talk about a little bit before that. Why are you two together? Do you guys communicate on the phone? Say, hey, come on, let's hang out. Like, what are we doing?
I don't. Anyway, I don't usually call him anyway to meet up with him or something. I probably just see him in Ocala place.
Okay, but why are you there? If you don't live there, why are you there?
Cause I have friends out there.
Okay. But you just go out there and see who's out there and just kind of hang out? I mean, I'm just asking because I don't know.
Something like.
Okay. Well, I mean, tell me what it's like. I mean,
Yeah, it's
I understand
fine.
that you hang out there. I mean, you walk from home to go there, right?
Okay. So what was the question you asked me, Chicken?
So why are you? I know you say you just go there to hang out. Okay, but
Okay.
on that day, were you there specifically to hang out with L?
No, sir. I was just out there. I was bored and I left.
Mm-hmm.
I think it had a tad bit of green on it
Mm-hmm.
and silver. The rest of it was silver and probably about this big.
And how about the other guy wearing a mask?
And all black. With a clip with a extended clip on it.
Okay.
I think.
Do you know? I know you said you saw them running behind you when you were running away. Did you see where they ended up going?
They all split up. Like when I was running, everybody started going different ways. And I had went my way, and I had seen these two behind me,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm going.
Okay. Do you know what L did with the gun after the fact?
No, sir.
And I just want to make sure that L, that's the only thing that you know about L. You don't, like, about how old do you think he is?
19.
So a younger guy?
Yeah,
So a younger guy?
he's young.
Alright. And that's the only thing that you know about him? Is being L? Like his name is L, that's the only thing you know about him? Like maybe, like I said, Instagram, anything? Nickname?
No Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be on Snapchat. Don't have a Facebook. I blocked his number
When did you block his number?
the day of all that.
Okay. So is it safe to say that you guys were communicating up until this happened? Like you guys have been in contact?
We talked to each other from time to time.
Okay.
But
So you guys talked on the day of this happening?
before it happened, yes, sir.
Okay. And that's all I'm asking. I just,
Yes, sir.
'cause you said you'd blocked him and you said you haven't spoke to him since all this happened. So I'm just trying to see when the last time you had contact with him. Okay. And again, I know you said no Instagram, no Snapchat that you're aware of, no Facebook, nothing that you're aware of other than his phone number.
Yes, sir.
And under his phone number in your phone, it's labeled as L.
This reveals a critical psychological state: post-offense avoidance. He severed communication not out of guilt, but out of fear. Blocking a number shows conscious awareness of wrongdoing and an attempt to distance himself. Yet, he also admits they talked earlier that day. This inconsistency, talking, then blocking, signals an attempt to construct a story of minimal involvement. It's a common defense mechanism. Erase the link before being caught.
No, sir.
Okay. So what's his name labeled under your
Lisa.
Lisa?
I'm hungry. What's that about? Lisa. Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
That night, when them 3 boys came by the house, the police was following them.
3 boys.
They came in the house to sit with you. You don't remember them? The one had the ski mask on.
Oh, he has ski mask on?
Yeah. I might Sean will cover his mask off when I get back home.
Oh no, you too much. He been locked up.
When? When he got locked up? Before this happened?
Way before this happened.
No, he couldn't. It was way before this happened.
No, he locked up. He been locked up for years.
Let me ask you this. I know that you said when Elle walked up to the car and they started arguing, and you and Elle have had contact up until, or on the day of, and then previously. Did he mention anything about why an argument, or why he might not like somebody, or anything like that? I mean, would he tell you that?
Yeah, most likely he'll probably try to be funny or something, be like, my business or something. So I have no idea if you told me not, but he didn't tell me anything about why none of this happened. I didn't bother to ask either.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna step out for just a second. Do you need a water or anything? Do you want a Gatorade or something?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think I got blue and orange. Which one would you like?
Blue.
All right. Give me just a minute. I'll bring that in for you. You guys are more than welcome to sit in here with them. Just give me just a minute.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Is that the truth?
Huh?
That's the truth.
You can be honest, but they gonna look at that video again. Cause it got audio on it. Who said what?
So ain't nobody talk about robbing that man or nothing.
Cause that's on people say something.
Hold on, ma. Did y'all have a conversation about robbing this boy?
Yes. Amen.
So you just took upon yourself to go in this man's car? That don't even sound right.
The boy with the ski man is walking.
He just can't tell you what to do. He's not your daddy
No.
or your
no.
master.
No.
So the way how you talking to this man, like you know this man, you know who was in that ski mask. You just trying
You
to.
don't say who it is.
You trying. It's just how you talking to him.
Yeah.
Your conversation don't even sound right. You see what I'm saying? You just gotta listen at what you're saying.
I don't
So
know.
how you been with them old but you
Well,
ain't know the
you
boy?
don't know this man. He could make you go in somebody's car.
No.
Well, he had a gun pointed at you.
No. Well, he had one. Know him, but he had pointed.
But listen what I'm saying though. How could he make you go in somebody's car?
Yeah, but they don't actually.
You could have took off and ran when you seen this going left.
You could have left.
By you not leaving, you done put yourself in a whole murder case. So your conversation you giving this officer ain't sounding right. It's like you trying to
Leave it
think
out
what to
something.
say.
Leave it out too
You,
much.
when he asks you something, when you tell the person something that's the truth, you're gonna be looking that person in the eye,
Yeah.
and your answer's gonna be coming like this.
Yeah.
You instead of talking about, they ain't crazy.
Yeah, they know.
They know
They
everything.
know you hold
They
it
know
back
everything before they even must ask you a
some.
question.
See if you gonna cooperate.
They gonna see if you gonna cooperate. When you cooperate, they can help you. They can't help you if you're not cooperating.
Wishy-washy.
They can't help you. That's why I told you don't play games with
That
that
been
man.
me. I name everybody there.
You got to name everybody that was there, what was said, how it was said, because at the end of the day, you think when they in here,
They gonna rally your name.
they gonna, I bet you hear CJ, 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 Cedric, CJ, CJ, CJ. Because when your conversation first started off, you said it was just you and L.
It was just us two, but
The other two just came along out of nowhere. They just
I
popped
guess
up.
they was with him. But
With who? With L? They could have been with L. You and L, you told this man you
Me
and
and
L.
him
were-
together. I'm with him. I'm
I
not with
understand
him.
that, but your conversation when the officer said who, you said you and L was walking to the store to get a blunt. Then you said, oh, when the man said, so it's just you and L? Oh no, it was two more. One with a ski mask. Come on now.
As hard as he was, what you doing with a ski
Come on
mask?
now.
I know he's going for something. And it gotta be somebody wanted by the law already.
If something
Or
ain't
somebody
adding up and you
No,
leave,
he's just
leaving out,
Who would walk around in a ski mask hard as he was?
He's stupid.
he's stupid.
He hot-headed.
So that means
You
you
know.
know who they is then.
He's stupid, you know who
That
he is.
means you know who he is. So tell that man
If you
who
don't
he
tell that
is.
man that he don't talk well for you to stay
Because
together.
if you're not telling this man who he is, he's skating. You
I know-
locked
I
up.
know
I don't know his real name.
You ain't gotta know his name,
Give
real
any kind
name.
of
Just
he
give
go
him
by.
the name you know by. You know him by a nickname.
Some kind of name. Give
But
some
don't be
kind of
sitting here
name.
playing no games with this
But
man.
that
You trying
man
to come
don't-
home.
Yeah.
You still going to jail.
But you ain't gotta go the rest
You
of
ain't
your
got to
life.
go for the rest of your life though. Cause can't no way in blue green earth I walk up to you, you don't know who I am, and I'm telling you to go in this man car.
Now, why don't you go in it?
That's what you should have told me. You go in it
You go
yourself.
in that car.
Cause
I
by
ain't
you
doing
doing that, you knew what was going on.
And then you talking about you ain't know what was in
Hey,
that bag.
you
Y'all
knew
know
what
in
was
that
going
bag.
on.
Somebody knew what was in that bag. That's why you told you go get it.
Cause you had all the right. When you seen Lily up there shaking that man door,
Hmm?
you supposed to took off.
Yeah. I live written.
If he shaking this man door locked and cussing, how you say he cussing? You know it's finna go down.
No,
A blind man could see that.
Save yourself.
But I
son.
keep telling you,
Save
he
yourself.
ain't about that hard.
Hard don't get you away.
Hard ain't give you nowhere.
Hard prison life. That's
Either
all.
dead, life in prison, and you don't want neither one of them.
Mm.
I don't know where you went wrong at. You was a good baby.
Yeah.
Then like when you hit 9 years old, it was just like your bull swing changed. You was the best one out of all Pam kids. You too smart for that. So stop playing with this officer. This officer going home with his family, you can't. So tell that man so he can save you some type of way.
I didn't believe some of that stuff you were saying myself, and he got training for this. I know he didn't believe some of that stuff you were saying.
It's crazy.
You need to be honest with him, completely honest, not halfway.
Can you help open that?
He asked you something up front.
I gotta get my baby. Yeah, I gotta get my baby.
Okay.
But I just told her to be straight up with you, not be around this bush.
I ain't some of that. I ain't beating myself.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'll be right back in here with you.
Please, so you gonna tell that man, you hear me?
Be honest.
You got to come home. You're gonna do some time, but at least he can help you. He can't help you if you be around the bush, man.
Hey, Brandon. Can you walk in now? That's Auntie and Grandma?
Yes, sir.
They want to see the best for you, man. Right? I want to see the best for you. Okay. I know this is a bad situation. I know it escalated. But at the end of the day, we still got to face what the reality is. Right? At the end of the day, we got to face it. Okay. I've watched the video again. Right? So when these two other guys are at the car, at the driver's side of the car.
Me and the other boy walk up.
Okay. But you look over that way, right? You look almost like somebody's giving you some kind of sign, or you're looking for somebody to be distracted. Was that the plan? Because as soon as that happens, you run right into the back seat of the car and take the bag until they realize what's happening.
So the fight?
Before it even got to the physical fight of it, this is more like the arguing stages, right? So when you're walking towards the front of the store, right, you're looking back as if somebody's giving you a cue, some kind of sign. But as soon as that happens, you hit that back door of that car. So
what the arguing?
Yeah, I mean so as I already explained to you, this looks like it was pre-planned, right? Is that accurate to say? Like this was pre-planned to go up here and rob this dude?
No, sir, it was not pre-planned.
Okay, so you just out of instinct jumped into the back of that car to try to take that bag, and at the end of after the end of everything, the bag's missing?
Yeah, I didn't get the footage of who took the bag.
The point of the matter of who took the bag after the fact is not what we're discussing right now. The bag, you went for the bag first. You went through the back door, try to get the bag. That's when the guy seen that you had his bag, and not like you said where you gave it back to him. He kind of...
Yeah, he pushed me.
Yeah, he did. But, I mean, you went into his car and stole his stuff. So why... This was all, to me, it's all planned over whatever's in this car. This is a planned robbery. So I want to know whose plan it was and why this plan was set up.
Okay, so you asked me who, I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah.
So you're asking me.
Detective K challenges the teen's version. He describes how the teen looked back for a cue before entering the car. This is a confrontation of narrative. The detective highlights behavioral evidence, the glance, the timing, to break a false story. Psychologically, this induces cognitive dissonance. The teen knows what happened, but denying it becomes harder when faced with observed actions. The detective isn't angry, he's methodical, which makes his accusation more difficult to dismiss.
Why they did it?
Yeah, why this robbery was set up, and who came up with the idea for this robbery.
Okay.
So we'll start with who.
Okay, so who
Yeah.
did robbery?
No.
Oh.
Who can, so it would be like, for an example, somebody's reaching out, or there's a, huh? Okay, so who came up with the idea when you guys got to the store, right, to commit this robbery? Who planted the idea, and the 3 or 4 of your ideas, or mines, I'm sorry, to do this robbery? Whose plan was this?
It was, you said book plant, it,
Yeah.
what is, what, okay, can I give you a scenario first?
Sure.
Just to ask, okay, so say if I wanted, okay, say if I didn't like you, right?
Okay.
Okay, if me and my friend walk up, okay, we see you, and it's like, we didn't even, like, you like, is he really just sitting up here? Like,
Mhm.
like you not even knowing, like, wow, this dude is really right here, like, he right here, and like, you don't like him and stuff.
And again, why? Do you know why he is angry enough to want to do this? Why is he angry at this guy?
When they were arguing,
Mhm.
and I turned around at the moment when I told you, he was like, I didn't know he said payment or payback or something. I think he had said something about his mother
Mhm.
after that, but I heard him say my mother, but I had opened the car, so
So he mentioned the word mom, mother,
mom,
Yeah. and you're talking about L. L said this? Okay. So, which means to me that maybe there's been a little bit more conversation between the two of you in the past, not necessarily on a phone, but you've seen him in the past before. So I'd like to know who this guy is. Is he a friend of yours, just an acquaintance, somebody you've seen in the past?
somebody I have seen
But what do you call him?
King.
King? Okay. You call him King. Do you know where King lives? Where did King meet with you guys? Was he at Ocala Place with L?
No, sir.
Okay, so he just kind of walked up at the same time to the store. Okay, so how did you all get together?
First, I went out there. I was smoking the black,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when I seen L come out the cut. I like, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
And dab me up. Passed him black. He had we started smoking the black, whatever. And that's when I had some gas. I needed some blunts for it.
Mm-hmm. The 3 or 4, you, L, King, and this other person. How did you guys get together? Like, did y'all meet at Ocala Place?
Yeah, we always just kind of came to Caliphate, but I wasn't with this king. I was with L.
Okay, so you're hanging out with L, but eventually King meets up with y'all, or joins himself into the group, interjects himself. Okay. Was King wearing the face mask and stuff when you saw him? Was he already wearing that, or kind of tell me about what he's wearing?
comes with a, I think, a blue jacket. Takes that off. But he had the blue jacket, white and black ski. But he got too hot, and I know he took off his jacket. I know he took off his
All right, you tell me.
jacket.
Okay.
He took off his jacket.
Okay. So he was or he wasn't wearing the mask.
He was. He kept that on the whole time.
Okay. So he walked up to you and Elle wearing that mask.
He walked up to me wearing the mask.
Okay. And he had a blue jacket on, but took that off.
Yes, sir.
And what color shirt or clothes was he wearing? Do you remember? Okay.
I don't even know what kind of clothes I was wearing that day.
A lot to handle, right? A lot of stuff happening pretty quick.
Too quick.
Over a backpack. And an argument, maybe I guess against about a mom.
I don't know, bro. The kills for this to go for brother to crash out like that. I don't know. It could have been deeper. I don't know what was really what happened.
Well, I mean, let me ask
you. I want. Only thing I know is.
I know, but let me ask you this. Regardless of how deep it could have been, is the end the best result?
No, sir. No, sir.
No. There's absolutely nothing.
I don't even know how that got that far.
Okay. And this fourth person that you said was with you, do you know anything about this fourth person?
I don't never seen him before in my life. Never seen him.
Was he at Ocala Place?
Pavilion notes. One of those two.
Did he walk up with y'all? He didn't. Okay. But you've never seen him before? Okay. Any, don't know nickname or nothing for this fourth guy? Okay. Any communication with him ever?
The day that we met was the same day that this all happened.
Okay, so you met him the same day?
Mhm.
Okay. But so you haven't met him, and I'm sorry, you haven't talked to him on the phone or anything previously. You just met him on the day that it happened, and you guys all walked up to the store together. What was he wearing? Do you remember?
Black, red, white jacket, I think. That's all I can remember. I think it was Adidas. I think that's all I can remember.
Okay. Black and red jacket. Okay. Are King and L good friends? Or seem like that?
It seems like, I don't know.
Do you know where King lives?
No, sir.
When you're out at Ocala Place, do you see him out there often? From time to time.
Yeah, I see him walking. I just walk.
Right.
Keep walking on.
You don't really jive with him? Okay. Do you know what happened to the ski mask or anything afterward at any of the clothing?
Somebody told me that they got burnt.
Somebody told you, or you know?
I know.
Okay, so how do you know?
Because they burnt right there.
laboratory's right there.
right there.
Okay. Who burnt it?
The light skin one, I think.
You're gonna have to help me out with that.
That's the one I told you I never.
Okay.
I don't
So
know.
you're saying that he
Can,
burned the stuff for this King person?
not, yes.
Okay. I'm just.
I think you were talking about something else.
No,
Actually, I don't know.
I'm asking you.
You asked me, did the light skin one burn it?
No. Okay. So I asked you if you knew what anybody did with clothing, right? What King or anybody did with their clothing. You said, I heard they burned it. I asked, did you hear that they burned it, or do you know that they burned it? You said, okay. So you know they burned it. You said you saw them.
Mhm.
Where did you see them?
You know, by that gate. This would be before I had jumped the wall. Because once you jump the wall, it's like everything. I can't see no. I'm not looking. I can't see it. So I had jumped the fence. You know, I was telling you how they came behind me, this and this. So I could physically see them from a distance burning.
So this seems to happen pretty quick then, right? I mean, by the time this happens, okay, at the store, you say you're running away, you're jumping over walls and running through fields and stuff, right?
No, the field was one of the very okay. I gotta explain.
No, here's what I'm saying. After this happens, you run away, right? As you're running, you see people behind you running behind you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, but you say they all split off. Everybody kind of goes their own direction. You go one way, these guys go their own separate way, right?
Yeah, you got the dude. Y'all probably already talked to him or something. He was up there at the store.
I talked to a lot of people at the store, so.
He had goats.
Okay.
He was at bruh. Actually, no.
I guess when
Hold on,
I'm.
I got sometimes I have to replace stuff in myself.
No. You're.
Okay, so when I say, okay, when you ask me, we all go our different ways. We all split up, and next thing I know, that's okay. I see what you're talking about. So, what you probably getting me wrong at was when we split up. I guess they had somehow has different ways to the same areas and
Right.
around there. So I guess they probably went different direction and ended up right there where I was coming from. So I guess they was right there, and
Okay. So, did you physically see whoever it was lighting anything on fire?
the light skin. I can't with the light skin.
But you physically saw a person lighting.
Physically.
Yeah, you like with your own eyes, not that like, hey, I saw
Okay,
this.
so let's say I jumped the fence. I'm running.
Mhm.
I'm looking back to make sure nobody's following me, but I see these two coming out of the corner
Mhm.
already trying to.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm looking. I'm like,
So who are these two?
oh, the dude with the ski mask and the light skinned dude. I don't know.
Okay. So you're saying King and the light skinned guy.
Mm-hmm.
You see them.
Go white. Light skinned, I think, go white.
Lighting the mask on fire. Okay. Did they do that at Ocala Place? Did they do that near another apartment complex?
This moment is psychologically crucial. He moves from passive participant to eyewitness of destruction of evidence. His language is hesitant, revealing internal conflict. He wants to appear uninvolved, but also wants to appear cooperative. Watching someone burn clothing after a shooting triggers acute awareness of guilt. Yet he didn't stop them, didn't leave earlier. This admission ties him to the post-crime cover-up, a heavy shift in legal and moral responsibility.
I don't know whether the wall that I jumped is specifically in the Ocala Place or the one next to it.
Okay.
So I want to say probably by
Okay.
the next.
Okay. I know this is a lot. Okay. I'm gonna get you something to eat because I understand you haven't eaten anything in a couple of days. Is that right? What do you want to eat?
I think that the thought she'll bring me McDonald's.
Well, they had to leave, so I'll probably end up getting you McDonald's. What do you want from McDonald's?
Big Mac and the sweet tea.
Big Mac and a sweet tea. Okay. All right. Give me just a second, okay?
How's it going, man? Actually, hold on one second.
Cedric Bowie pleaded guilty to being an accessory to attempted robbery, while the principal shooter, Leandre Cox, was sentenced to life in prison for the first-degree murder. Bowie was 14 at the time of the crime, and because Florida law protects juvenile records, the exact length of his sentence remains confidential.